Alright guys, how many of you remember this? Yes, this is the Kenmore Dehumidifier that Jay and I worked on around early June of last year. Just to show you the front panel. Yes, this is the front panel, by the way. It's been confirmed. This is the front. Kenmore, pan full, humidistat, all that good stuff, right? Yep. And remember the little air freshener thing? So this actually has not run. I think it's been since September of last year, of 2014. Or it could have been a little bit later. Maybe because I know we had the we had a little capacitor testing here. You can see we left it loose and everything, and fan still spins pretty good. So what's probably going to happen is it's probably going to do the same thing it did last time. Compressor's going to have a little bit of trouble starting with just this one with one capacitor here. And we don't have it bracketed, if that's even a word, or attached on, I guess you could say. And we'll go ahead and just get another shot of the evaporator coils, or let me open the thing here first. If I can get it open. This part's really difficult for some reason. Give me a second here. Oh boy. Give me a second, guys. Okay, here we go. Don't want to break it. Yeah, there's the evaporator coil, totally rust-free. Pan is currently in right now. Nice and empty. So we'll leave this open for now. Why not? And we have the watt meter hooked up again. Let me just put it to the right thing. Okay. So it's reading. It's in a scale of kilowatts, but these three numbers are hundreds, tens, ones. Remember those terms from math. So what we're gonna do is let's give the humidistat a try and see what happens at first. Absolutely nothing. Why is that? Is the pan in correctly? Whoa, started right up. Sorry for that delay. Look at that, started right up on the first attempt. And the fan is not that bad. It's picking up speed. That went a lot better than I thought it would. I'm amazed that started right up on the first attempt. But I mean, I guess I shouldn't be amazed because it is a quality unit. So that was the problem, just the pan wasn't in place correctly. Compressor doesn't feel that bad, actually. This is probably... yeah, this is getting warm right now. Fan's picking up speed. The evaporator coils are probably... it's pretty humid today, so they will definitely generate some water. Or condensation, I should say. There's already water condensing on it as it is. A little icy on the bottom, but that'll go away as it runs for a while. Yeah, it's already getting moist. So that was very impressive, guys. This hasn't run for several months, and just like that, it started right up. The watts are currently about 518, which is about the same range it was last time, given the temperature outside and everything. Again, it's not that hot, but it's very humid, so I'm sure that puts a load on it. So, yeah, compressor's still pretty cool. This is getting pretty hot now. And fan's pretty much where it needs to be. It's, amazing. It's just amazing how it didn't do what I was expecting it was going to do, but in a good sense. So we're going to let this run for a little bit and then check the wattage. Then we'll try a hot restart and see how that goes. See it from there. Actually, guys, before we do that, I just found out something very interesting. I was looking at the compressor here, and maybe you can kind of see it, but look at this, made in Italy. That's very interesting. So we have an Italian compressor, I guess you could say. And below it, you can't read it because of this piping. It says thermally protected, so I guess that's, the hot restart and everything. 115 volts, 60 hertz, our R22 refrigerant. This looks like... is there a temperature rating on here? I don't know. Well, I'm not going to waste time doing that, so... Alright, so what we'll do next is we'll try, we'll let this run for a little bit longer, then we'll try a hot restart and see how that goes. Okay, well since everything's been running for a while and the compressor warmed up, the watts went up a little bit, around 500 50. It's kind of ranging around. And like I said, I guess that's probably because the compressor finally warmed up. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try a hot restart. Now, considering how the compressor started right up after that many months, I'm curious to see how long it takes for it to cut out when it can't hot restart. So let's shut it off. Okay, let the fan spin down, and then we shall try it again. So let's see how this goes. It took about the same amount of time to cut out. The watts went up to this is with just the fan motor running. The watts went up to about like 1500 when the compressor was trying to start and it couldn't. So now just the fan's running, 42 watts. They'll probably try to hot restart again. We'll see how that goes. Look at that, almost 1600 watts. So yeah, it's definitely doing what it's supposed to for the most part. I guess you could say. The next attempt it probably will start. Just has to cool down for a little while, or whatever I guess you want to say. So it's taking its time. Compressor just feels a little warm. When it restarts, we'll take a look at the front, or the back, I should say, and look at the coils. There it goes. Watts are about the same, 5. Well, once it settles, it'll probably be a little bit less, or maybe a little bit more. We'll find out. It's going up. Okay, now it's kind of going back down a little bit. Pressure's running well. Look at the coils. I don't know how well this is going to come out in the video, but maybe you can see that reflection in the pan there. That's where the water is, so this is already generating some water. And you can kind of see the coils in the very bottom are wet. There's a little drip of water right there by the insulation. Yeah, this thing is already doing what it's supposed to. So there you guys have it. It's another run-up of this vintage 1980s dehumidifier, and it still works beautifully, just like a quality vintage machine should. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thanks a lot for watching, and take care.